Secrets of Riverview Hospital, Coquitlam, British Columbia. In the eerie shadows of Riverview Hospital in Coquitlam, British Columbia, lies a dark history filled with tragedy and untold tales of personal demons. As a once thriving psychiatric institution dating back to the early 90s, it treated the tormented minds of psychiatric survivors for over a century. The West Lawn Pavilion, the oldest building on the property, stands as a haunting reminder of the psychotically disturbed male patients it once housed. Closed in 1983, it has become a favored destination for urban explorers and ghost hunters, drawn to the chilling and desolate images that echo its past. On a moonless night, when the stars hid behind a shroud of clouds, John ventured into the decaying grounds of Riverview Hospital. The stories of its haunted past had always intrigued him, and tonight, he felt an inexplicable pull towards its eerie shadows. With a flashlight in hand, he cautiously stepped through the overgrown foliage, each crunch of leaves beneath his feet echoing through the desolate grounds. The silence was deafening, and an unshakable feeling of being watched sent shivers down his spine. As he approached the West Lawn Pavilion, John felt an oppressive heaviness in the air. The building stood tall, its broken windows like gaping eyes, as if observing his every move. Despite the haunting facade, he couldn't resist the temptation to explore further. Entering the pavilion, the musty scent of decay assaulted his senses. The eerie silence of the abandoned halls was interrupted only by the faint sound of dripping water. He moved cautiously, his flashlight casting flickering shadows on the peeling walls. As John wandered deeper into the building, he began to hear faint whispers that seemed to emerge from the very walls around him. Each step felt heavier, as if an unseen force urged him to turn back, but an inexplicable curiosity pushed him forward. In a long, forgotten patient room, he stumbled upon remnants of the past old medical equipment, tattered patient records, and discarded personal belongings. The weight of the hospital's history bore down on him, and a profound sadness filled the air. Suddenly, a chill swept through the room, and a whisper echoed in his ear. "Leave this place," it seemed to plead, but John couldn't tear himself away. As he turned to leave, a figure appeared in the corner of his eye, a shadowy silhouette that seemed to waver between existence and illusion. Fear gripped his heart, and he hurried towards the exit. The eerie whispers grew louder, filling the air with their mournful cries. The darkness seemed to constrict around him, as if the building itself sought to keep him trapped within its haunted walls. Reaching the outside, John gasped for breath, his heart pounding in his chest. The once alluring curiosity now turned to dread, and he realized that he had awakened something within the abandoned hospital. As he hurried away from Riverview Hospital, he couldn't shake the feeling of being followed, of unseen eyes watching him from the shadows. The ghosts of the past clung to him, their haunting stories etched into his mind. From that night on, John was never the same. The memories of his visit to Riverview haunted him, invading his dreams and waking hours. He became reclusive, fearing the darkness and the ghosts that lingered within. In the end, he could no longer escape the clutches of the hospital's haunting past. The shadows of Riverview had claimed him as one of their own, forever bound to its tormented history.